Welcome to qnawire.
What's up, StatCats? In this video, we are asked to perform either a Scheffé or Tukey test, which are post hoc tests after one-way ANOVA. So this is the example we're given. Because the sample sizes are uneven, we are going to do a Scheffé test. So this is the test statistic, and this is how we find our critical value for the Scheffé test. So let's go to the Excel spreadsheet that I have the raw data copied over to. So this is the mean number of calories in a burger per different fast food restaurants. So fast food restaurant 1, 2, and 3. So let's go ahead and pair them up. We're going to pair 1 and 2, 2 and 3, and 3 and 1. And let's go ahead and calculate the numerator portion of our test statistic, which is the mean difference squared. So we're going to take the average of first fast food restaurant, subtract the second one from that, and square that value. So we're going to do that for the rest of those as well. Oops. And for our denominator portion, we already have our mean squared within groups, so we don't need to calculate that. What we need to calculate is this other portion with the sample sizes. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's going to equal 1 over sample size of restaurant 1, and add that to 1 over sample size of restaurant 2. And we're going to do that for all of them. All right, and to complete our denominator, we are going to take that value and multiply it by our mean square within groups. So okay, so this is our denominator and this is our numerator. So to get our test statistic, finally, we're going to take our numerator and divide it by our denominator. All right, so finally, let's calculate our critical value. And we do that by taking the critical value from our ANOVA test and multiplying it by our degrees of freedom for between groups. All right, so let's go back to our whiteboard and copy these values over to make it easier for us to visually organize. Okay, so to decide which of our pairs are significant, we want to ask, oh, hang on, let me fix this. Okay, so we reject our null hypothesis if our test statistic is greater than our critical value. So is 0.94 larger than 8.21? No. Is 26.27 larger than 8.21? Yes. Is 15.56? Yes. Okay, so we have two significant pairs. So let's go ahead and summarize our results. There is sufficient evidence to conclude that there is a mean difference between fast food restaurants 2 and 3, and fast food restaurants 1 and 3. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I hope you learned a lot, and I'll see you next time.